Bald Spot in the motherfucking morning.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Doubie and the Bald Spot in the morning. I am Eddie the Bald Spot McGinty.
I am Doubie.
That's it. He's changed his name. It's like Cher. Just one name now. It's just Doubie.
I don't like saying I'm Evan Doubie Dubois because then it sounds like I'm fucking Scooby-Doo.
Scooby Dubois. Yep, Evan Scooby Dooby Dubois. We don't have the license for that. We don't have the license for that character, so
yeah, I probably shouldn't say that.
No. But we don't also have this. We're not going to get in trouble. I don't feel like we're not a threat to Warner Brothers.
Yeah, can you imagine? First they scrap the Acme movie and then they come after us.
Oh, dude, please, that would make us so famous. That would be amazing.
Please, Warner Brothers, start beef with us.
That would be, oh God, that would be amazing for our careers.
Yeah. Warner Brothers, kill one of my distant family members and then tell me I can't sue you because I've subscribed to your streaming platform.
Mm-hmm.
That would never happen.
That would never happen. No.
Never.
Who would do that?
Who would? What? The streaming platforms are all beloved. Why would they ever?
Could you imagine somebody like Netflix doing something like that, or like Paramount Plus doing something like that?
Yeah.
Or who else could do something like that?
Disney would never.
Never. Oh,
That's a kids brand. Why would they?
Never. Oh, never.
They would never do that. Ever.
We can't. I don't even know. No. Let's not even talk. Not even in the realm of possibility.
This is really funny for anyone who knows about what happened. But
anybody who reads the news, this is a really good bit right now. Anybody who doesn't.
Disney did exactly that. Just so you know. You can Google it. I'll probably throw up a thing when I edit it.
There'll be a link.
Because I edit it.
Yeah. That's the... It's one thing we're going to talk about today is editing.
Yeah. That was a slick transition.
It was a good segue.
I wasn't being a dick. That was
something we're going to talk about today.
I was leading into that.
Yeah, because Evan does all the editing for the podcast and for all the reels and everything. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today and all the work that goes into that.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about...
Oh, I know my headphones are fine. I know my voice is fine now, so I'm just taking them off.
Okay.
My hair looks better. You wouldn't get it.
No, I don't know. I don't know. My hat looks pretty good, though.
Oh, yeah. It is a nice hat.
It's a very
He
nice
bought
hat.
the exact same hat, but with Toronto Raptors on it.
I had the Raptors hat first, and then I was going to get a different Bills hat, but I walked into Lids and saw this one, and I'm like, oh, I fucking have to.
Yeah.
I have to. It's funny. It's a good hat.
Twinsies with himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the two sports teams I like, so it depends on who's playing that day. I can have the same look, but represent the sports team that I want to.
I do have a question. If Toronto got an NFL team,
I would hate
would
them.
you?
Unless they
you
move.
would still support the Bills.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm a Bills fan. Yeah.
That's controversial.
No, I'm a Bills fan. They would probably be rivals to the Bills.
Oh yeah, for sure they'd be in the same division.
No. Actually, based on location and what other teams are around, the reason why Toronto would never probably get an NFL team is because they have Detroit and Buffalo on there's a lot of Detroit Lions fans, and the further east you go through Ontario, the closer you get to Lions fans, because you get to Detroit.
Ugh.
Yeah, but they're doing really well too. So you have two very very popular franchises right on either side of Toronto that would be like, no, you're not taking our fans, like you're not taking our money away. You're not taking. So for the NFL to put a team in Toronto, one of those two cities would have,
like, because people would travel all across Canada to come watch.
But
the
thing is, a lot of Toronto fans, a lot of Canadian fans from Niagara and Hamilton and stuff, drive across the border and go see the Bills game. So
and that revenue stays in the States.
Yes, and a lot of those fans, because they're not in Toronto, they're in Niagara and they're in Hamilton. Yeah. They detest Toronto, just like they have the Tiger Cats. So they like not supporting Toronto.
Yeah. Well, you ruined my amazing transition to editing.
Well, you started talking about sports. I'm sorry. What do you do? You started bringing up sports. You can't do this to me. All right. You can't. Yeah.
I baited you with sports. I'm sorry.
It's like that SpongeBob thing.
Also, he was the one who wanted to talk about editing.
Yeah, because yes, we have time. We have a whole podcast to talk about editing. But back to editing. So
what do you want to know?
So when you are, so tell us a little bit about your background in editing first. How did you get started with editing comedy clips specifically?
Well, I started editing stuff in high school on Movie Maker, and eventually that wasn't good enough, so I downloaded Sony Vegas.
Okay.
That was my first good editor, and I used that to edit everything all through Humber Comedy School, all through everything. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
I learned how to like chroma key and do all the basic shit, caption, overlay stuff, pan and track, so it doesn't look like all of the things are separate. You know, I don't know. It's a lot of different things you have to learn separately.
Okay.
And then, like every time you're editing something and you're like, oh, I wonder if I can do that. You just Google, can I do that? And then like some weird Reddit forum will be like, do you mean the actual term? You dumb fuck.
And you're like, yes.
Yes, I mean that. And then I Google how to do that. And I watch a YouTube tutorial for like 5 minutes, and I know how to do it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you just assemble those little editing skills all into one kind of
like so when
big
I make like the
toolbox,
songs, I'll like use all the pieces. You know what I mean? Or like when I'm editing somebody's stand-up clips, it's just mostly panning, and then captions.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like I'll cut the captions up and then mask out different parts so that like they pop up in time with them talking. Then every once in a while, like the one I did for Cedric, like the cockroach thing, I animated for him. I took a cockroach PNG, and then I made a second PNG where its wings were back a little bit, and then I put them on a track, and I put them one frame each with wings forward, wings back, wings forward, wings back, wings forward, wings back, and then I used the track motion for the whole track, and I moved it with his hand as it was bumping on the window. So it looks like a flying cockroach that's like animated and moving his hitting the microphone as he hits the microphone.
Now something like that, the adding of the cockroach, that extra editing detail. When posting a clip online, say like on social media, that makes a difference, right? Like that makes a big difference, doesn't it? Do you think? Or do you think adding those extra features is more catchy? Do you think it hits the algorithm more, or do you think it's...
I think it shows more effort.
Okay.
And more care. I don't know if it necessarily makes the clip do better, because I've had clips without doing, like the Matthew Perry one, I didn't do that, and that's my most viral clip.
Yeah.
But then there's like semi-viral clips that have like 20 to 60,000 views or whatever, you know, that like I have done that animating stuff, and I don't know. I don't know, but I like it. I think it adds to it. And when I send someone a clip that has paid me money to edit their clip for them, they usually like it, you know, like I've like seldom have I gotten someone be like, remove the animation.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Usually I'll get a message that's like, oh fuck, I didn't expect that. That's really cool. Thank you.
Okay.
And I'll be like, yeah, no worries. If you want me to take it out, just let me know. And then they'll go, no, leave it. That's fucking awesome. And I'm like, sick. Cool.
Okay. Awesome. And you mentioned that that you know,
well, especially with topical jokes, sometimes like it's nice to throw the news story up. Like in our clip for the where I'm making fun of the air show, and I do the song, and then I do the Taylor Swift joke for anyone who maybe watching the clip and doesn't like not know the reference. I threw up the news story that says how much carbon she's emitted or whatever through her tour,
right? Okay.
So that they can see, you know.
Right, so they know what the reference is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Most pictures are usually to add context, but sometimes if they're doing like a fun act out, like the cockroach thing, you can add it in like that. But usually it's just to help with context for anyone who may not be aware of like the world.
Very true. Okay. And one thing that you did mention was that when people send you stuff to edit for you and you get paid for that, that seems to be a good way for comedians to make money while they're doing comedy as well, right?
Yeah, on the side a little bit. You know, like a lot of comics, I'm sure, have started doing it themselves. But it is a tedious and difficult thing to learn, especially for the comics that have a second job.
Yep.
So I was lucky enough to be able to learn this in high school and throughout COVID. You know what I mean? So like it can be my job now outside of comedy. So like whenever people need a clip and they don't know how to do it, they'll come to me for it, which is nice.
Yeah.
Especially as I get better at it. But I think it is hard. Like, it takes a
Yeah.
long time to get good at it, and it's very tedious and long before you do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I edit a clip for someone, like that clip for Jen took maybe, 45 minutes
Yep.
of me, like, getting up and having a drink over
Mm-hmm.
and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, 2 years ago, editing that clip, it would have taken me, like, 3 hours probably.
Right.
You know, just because
Mhm.
I wasn't as...
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right. So it's just practice, repetition.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah. So,
I know where all the features are now. I know where everything is. I know where my hand has to move to go to it. I don't have to like look for the shit. I'm just like kind of on autopilot now.
right.
But yeah, it takes a long time to get to that. But yeah, if you learn how to do it and you want to be a stand-up comedian, a lot of comedians want to be putting out clips right now. They only know how to edit stuff through apps on their phone, and it's trash. So they're willing to pay you to do it. You know, and most comics super amazing to work with. So like they're comics. I don't know what it is. We make fun of shitty people. That's like our thing.
Yeah.
So like I think a lot of us are anxious and we don't want to be viewed as a shitty person. So we're great to work with. Anytime someone's like, could you edit this for me? I'm like, yeah, no problem at all. And then I'll edit it and I'll send it. I'll be like, oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry, but at this point she says this and not this, because sometimes it's hard to hear if it's like a crowd work clip.
Yeah.
And I'm would you be able to fix that for me, please? And then sometimes they'll be like, if not, no worries. And I'm like, what do you mean no worries? I put the wrong thing. You're allowed to ask me to fix it.
Of course I'm going to fix it. Yeah.
Yeah. I fucked up. I didn't hear what they said. You're allowed to be like, hey, can you put the actual thing? But no, people are very nice about it. Yeah, it's cool. And people are getting smarter with it too. Like a lot of them have like, am I getting a phone call? What the fuck? My Nana?
Do you want to pause this?
I'm not answering this right now.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Nana. I love you. I'll call you in 18 minutes.
Sorry, Nana.
Yeah. What was I saying?
The editing and the god damn it, your Nana threw me off.
Oh, I can't rewind it. They're gonna comment. Well, why didn't you know? I'm the one who got the call. I should be the only one who forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, a text. Love it. I don't want to read that in case it's like sad. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. Now it's gonna be fuck. Is there wood to knock on? Okay. Fucking every time I go to take a sip of my coffee, that fucking coaster.
Yeah.
Editing. Oh yeah. Sometimes they're getting smart with it. They have requests, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So like Jen Sakato, she's a comic in the city. I'm editing some stuff for her. That's what I did this morning.
Yeah.
When I did her clip, when I do hers, she asked me to put her in the top corner.
Okay.
Like kind of like faded a little bit, just so you can see if anyone like steals the clip or posts it or whatever.
Right.
You know, it'll be in the clip. And the tour poster, she's doing a tour, and at the end of each clip I'm editing, I fade the tour poster in.
Nice. Okay.
So that, you know, you're promoting the tour, you can promote your clip at the same time.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
You know what I mean? If you're paying to promote something on Instagram, might as well kill two birds with one stone.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which I thought was smart. Yeah, and when I did Cedric's, he'll always time his posts with like stuff that's happening. Like, so he's on the show now. So whenever an episode is gonna air, I'll be like, "Yo, we should get a clip up."
Yeah.
Because
that's good timing. Yeah.
If we don't get a clip up, like people are gonna go flood your page after the episode. You're gonna gain probably like 50 new followers every time the episode airs, whatever the fuck. So all 50 of those people should be looking at a brand new clip that was just posted, so that the algorithm's like, oh, this clip's doing so good right now.
Yeah. Speaking of the show last night, we're referring to the Traders Canada.
Yeah, very good. Everyone thinks Cedric's a traitor. It's bullshit.
Yeah. It's no spoilers for the show. The first episode came out last night. For those of you who haven't watched it.
Well, he's not in the friggin' first. Like they showed who the 3 traitors
No,
are.
I know.
And everyone is fucking shit talking him. They're like, he talks too much. He's a fucking traitor. I'm like, yeah, he's a comedian. Of course he talks too much, you assholes.
Yeah, the one guy, he made a joke about
I'm
the one guy.
sitting there like as his friend. I'm like, they're being so mean to him. What the fuck?
And then one girl's like, Cedric's so chaotic.
I'm like,
he's a comedian. Of course, we're all chaotic. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Cedric's so chaotic. I hope you get hit by a bus, bitch. I don't know who it is. I don't hope that.
She was nice.
She was nice.
She was a traitor, though. She was one of the traitors.
Yeah, what the fuck? She was just trying to throw him under the bus because he's loud.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Just he's funnier than you and has a personality. I don't know who this lady is. She's probably super nice and has a personality. I'm sorry. What's her name?
I don't know.
She seemed nice. She was one of my favorite people.
She was actually really nice.
Yeah, that was the sister, right?
Yeah,
the one with the black hair.
Yeah,
I liked her.
Yeah, she was
seemed
super
like
nice,
smart and like not crazy.
No, but she seems like exactly. Yeah.
You know
she
what I
seems
mean? Like sometimes the people on reality TV are like, oh, I don't know if I could like talk to them.
I love the reality TV intros where they're like, I'm here to win. And I'm gonna betray everybody, and you don't even know who I am. You don't even know who I am. And meanwhile, it's like it's like the kindergarten teacher from like Indiana.
Yeah, we don't know who you are.
Yeah. Oh man. Did you ever watch Survivor? No, Survivor's wild.
I've like seen it. I haven't watched like a full season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Survivor's wild. Everybody on Survivor like is just insane.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Yeah. I think you have to be on a show like that. Like
to be on Survivor?
Yeah. A show like Big Brother, you're just hanging out in the house. Imagine like Big Brother is like you're hanging out in the house doing tasks.
If I was asked to do Survivor, I'd do it.
Oh, me too. I would do it. I would do Survivor.
Just based on like, even if I only gain a couple hundred followers, I'd be like, it was a success.
Mm-hmm.
That was so loud for you, I bet.
It was.
So sorry.
It's fine.
Oh my God. I have this little thing here on my guitar
Yep.
to wrap the wire up.
Yep.
And it's Velcro and it keeps sticking to my fucking sock. Every time I move my foot, does that move too much?
Yep.
Oh God. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. I can't wait to edit the audio from this episode.
I know this is going to be fun.
All over the place.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. But no. So what reality TV show? If you could be on a reality TV show, which one would you be on?
What one would I want to be on?
Yeah.
Or what one do you think I'd get cast on?
Let's start with which one would you want to be on? If you could be, which one would you want to be on?
Okay, I would want to be on something like Last Comic Standing.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, that's not what you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
That's a good answer.
Me too. That's a very
good
good
answer. You can't
answer.
be mad at me because it's a good answer.
No, that's a very good answer because again, that if I
I
had
was
to
hoping
pick,
I'd say like Wipeout, and he could pick on me like falling on the red balls.
No, I was hoping no.
I got 2 right here, baby. But, all right, high five.
Fuck you. What are you doing?
I touched my balls, so I didn't want to get it. I'm joking. Here.
I don't want to do that. No.
No, I'm here. I won't move it.
No, that's fine.
I'm
No,
holding it. I'm holding it. I won't move it.
No, I don't.
No, I don't think we can move on until you high five this hand. Thank
There
you.
you go.
I had to chase it. I was salty. Mm-hmm. No, I'm joking. I didn't like my hand.
That'll be edited out. Back
Just
to the
made the
editing. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, editing's very useful if you want to make money on the side as a stand-up, which honestly you have to do until you're like Matt Rife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until you make it and you can start doing tours and stadiums and theaters. Or
Until American Scouts come and put together a bunch of shows in Toronto and
exactly, like
take a bunch of
even
people down to the
touring
States with them, yeah.
headliners, some have second jobs that they need to make money from. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like this is a hard business to make money in.
Yeah, it is.
Yep,
Definitely, especially at this level.
Yeah,
and in Canada, even at like the one thing that
Canada doesn't help at all.
No. The one thing with Canada is, as I it's a great entertainment industry, but it's kind of limited.
It's only limited in terms of opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There's tons of talent here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Is that you? Or is that me?
No.
I also got another notification. What is happening right now? We're not popular.
No,
I swear to God.
no,
literally,
this is
only
bad
when we
timing,
do the podcast, people are like, "Yo, what's up, cool cats?"
I know. Like, those are. It was our agents calling us, being like, "You guys will never believe what happened.
You didn't get cast.
They
again.
uncovered all of Evan's old tweets."
Oh God, no! They found your old gaming channel, Eddie.
No, I don't have I think the oldest video of me on the internet is a clip of me doing stand up, like way back in university at like a coffee house. Of someone I think I don't know if I think it was someone's old.
You should definitely delete that because I think people are unsubscribing. They find the clip and they're like, "Oh,
I don't know.
This is what Eddie does."
No, this was something that
you
was
need
like
to post the new ones.
I don't know.
You need to make a YouTube channel.
I have one. I just don't use it. I've been using ours. I've been posting I don't know. I haven't really. I have like 2 clips on there.
Well, going on this internet stuff.
You gotta edit that out. Like nobody knows except.
Really, I gotta cut it out.
Yeah. Just that part.
I'm gonna bleep out I'm just gonna leave it, but I'm gonna bleep it until we start talking about this.
Don't.
It's all gonna be bleeped. It's just gonna be like a long 3 sentences of bleep, and then it's gonna be like you can't say that. Me being like, what? Why? No one knows it. I haven't told anybody. Oh fuck. And everyone's gonna think you're gay. And that was me outing you in front of the whole internet, and that you being like, you have to cut that out. You can't tell the whole internet. And now that you're denying it, they're gonna think it twice.
No. I think you just have to. Play some guitar, and we'll move on from that whole part.
Yeah, I think it's about that time.
All right.
Okay. These are new chairs, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, they're a little bit rocky. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to go with today?
Let's go with something you experienced a little earlier: getting caught in the rain when going to the store.
Getting caught in the rain?
Yeah, like a song about the feeling. You're going out for some smokes. You're on your scooter. It just starts pouring on you.
Okay. My fiance said it wasn't raining, so I went out to the store. And when I went outside, it actually was fucking raining. What a fucking... That's my wife one day, and she let me down. How could I be such a fool, such a clown? And now my socks are wet, my toes are damp, my feet are cracking, my eczema's whack, and I got a rash, and I got a clap, and yeah. It's like the Friends theme song. Was that fun?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah?
That was good, yeah.
Cool.
Squid Game.
Squid Game? If me and you were on Squid Game?
Yeah, okay. So Evan and I, Doobie in the bald spot in the Squid Game.
Doobie in the bald spot in the Squid Game.
The numbers on our chest, we don't have our new names.
Chinese symbols. Korean symbols. This is a long instrumental break. Okay.
All right.
They tell us what the competition is, but we don't understand just what they're saying is.
The man in the mask is pointing at the door. So we go outside, and then we see a giant doll have to play red light, green light. Except for we don't understand Korean, so we just do what everybody else does. Except for we get in trouble and we get killed in the first round because we don't speak Korean and we don't understand the rules.
That's fun.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. That's what would happen if we went to Squid Game.
We would die instantly. Eddie played Squid Game.
We would die instantly because they don't have subtitles in real life.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, we need a quick before this camera time's out.
Okay.
To end on.
A good song?
Just something funny.
Okay. Fuck, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Something funny. Come see our shows live.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
I don't know what to do.
Doobie and the old spot.
You didn't even give me a chance to promo our show.
Morning. Goodbye. Cruel world.
There's going to be a lot of editing involved in this episode.